thought this would be a fun opportunity for an interactive game with students to build in more culture and the St. Patrick's Day theme. So we are going to be talking about not Irish culture, obviously, Spanish culture. And I would like to talk about superstitions, customs, cultures that have to do with food, luck, and other things that might not be seen or might not be traditional customs in other countries. So I first preface this activity just telling students that the customs and myths or folklore based on Spanish-speaking countries are to be respected. So we are not making a joke out of this. We're simply learning about beliefs held by some in other countries. This also doesn't mean that every single person in the country does it, right? So not every single person in the United States knocks on wood for luck or to make sure that they don't have bad luck or to jinx something. So it's just a traditional, like, overall custom that has history in that area, okay? So this is a great opportunity for students also to compare and contrast what cultural customs they and their loved ones have that are similar and different to Spanish-speaking cultures around the world. So it'll bring up a lot of great discussion in your classroom. So let's walk through this to see how it will work. So if you haven't used Google Slides before in your classroom through Teacher Pay Teacher, when you purchase one, you'll need to go to File and make a copy because you're only given the edits of viewer and you want to be able to edit it, change it, do whatever you want because you've purchased this PowerPoint and I'm completely fine with that. So you're going to make a copy of the entire presentation. Once you have the entire presentation copied to your Google Drive, you can do this one of two ways. If you wish to have complete control over the game board and you're going to be presenting it on the whiteboard, whatever you're going to be presenting on, you do not need to share with your students. But if you want to share with your students to make it more interactive, you need to share with the yellow share button. And I do the link just so it's easier so I don't have to add every single person. And I'm going to do change. And you want them to have editing rights. So from viewer, I'm going to change to editor. Okay. What that does is once students are in the game, you're going to have 6 teams, one for each color of the rainbow. So Team Rojo, when it is their turn, if they want to be able to move their own piece, their game piece, in edit mode, they're able to do so. They only need access to this one page though. So if you just want to make a copy of this one page and send that out to your class, fine. It's whatever you want to do to keep it simple, okay? I like keeping copy of the entire game. That way I can just present it on the board and we don't have anybody wanting to cheat or anybody accidentally moving pieces, just to make it smoother for the entire class. So first things first, once you have it figured out how you're going to present it, break out everybody into 6 groups. Each group is going to get a game card. They're going to write their answers to the corresponding questions on the correct letter. So every single time, every team is writing an answer. This determines whether they can move their piece forward or if they have to move backwards. So for example, let's walk through one together. Say we are just getting started and Team Azul gets to go first. So we would go click the Preguntas button and it'll take us to the Pregunta board, okay? So each one of these is going to be Blarney or Real, the myth, custom, or superstition. So if Team Azul wants to do letra A, all you need to do is click on letra A and it'll take you to the question. Okay, since it's Team Azul's turn to pick, they also have to tell you which one they chose. All the other 5 teams are just simply writing down what they believe the answer is. So once everybody's done writing, you would say, Team Azul, what did you answer? Okay, la comida de España es picante. Blarney or Real. Say they think that the food in Spain is spicy and they say Real. It tells me that it's incorrecto. El equipo pierde una moneda. So they lose a coin. If they haven't even started and they're still at the starting point, they just don't move. So if they're on a point though, they'll go back a spot. So all you need to do to go back to the game board to move everybody's pieces is click the return button. So once here, I can move everybody's spots to where they are.